Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody doing? I'm doing pretty good, although the weather here is terrible. It's foggy and drizzling. It is just ugly, nasty weather. We were supposed to have good weather by now, I think, but it's been delayed a little bit. Sometimes the weatherman doesn't call it right, but it hasn't gotten out of the 40s, I don't think, and it's just drizzly and just real foggy. It's just nasty. You don't want to go outside at all, you know. Dogs are begging me to go for a walk, and I'm like, no thank you, sorry. You can go in your new kennel that we made for you. Go out there and run back and forth. They don't really want to do that because it's raining. So they still want to go out. They don't seem to know that it rains in the front yard as well as the back. Anyway, okay, I am going to do a Trump reading, but I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to ask, what is Trump's spiritual contract, you know, just to see what happens. And when I was meditating on that, this is what I saw, y'all. I was meditating. I see a white gloved hand reaching out to Trump. Trump is sitting in a chair, and like a handshake, you know, it's reaching out to shake his hand. And when they shake hands, I don't know what, it's only a hand that I see. I don't see who's on the other side. When they shake hands, Trump lifts upside down in his chair. The whole chair and Trump all. They shake his hand and he's upside down. So it's kind of weird. So I don't know. I think Trump was just, you know, supposed to come here to overturn the apple cart, I guess, you know. He's just a catalyst for change. You know, even though this is his contract and this is what he's meant to do, I mean, we still don't like him, you know. We don't like what he's doing. We don't like his behavior, even if that's his contract and he's filling it, whatever. You know, we don't have to like him, you know. That's his, I don't know. That's his destiny not to be liked, I guess. I don't know how to put it. So, okay, I'm going to do my chit-chat at the end and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and do this reading, and I'm going to show you the first card I got. Here it is. This is the Queen of Wands. So he is the catalyst for the woman's movement. That's what I think this represents. He's here to wake us up, you know. His rhetoric, his tone and all, it really has woken up women. It's fueled them with fire energy. That's fire energy. Women are so often not heard, and I think his actions have just speared them forward, you know, and helped them find their voice, really. And this is the nurturing woman. And so this is bringing forth very compassionate women that want to stand up for, you know, injustices and stand up for all minorities. So this is going to be good. It's not just good for women, it's going to be good for everybody, because women are very compassionate, you know. So when we get more women in power, things will become more balanced in our nation, will heal. And we've already seen that starting with, you know, look at all the women that came in with the Dems. So we're seeing that already. It's starting. So that, I think that's the reason he's here. That's his purpose. All right. Then the next one is Eight of Pentacles. This is the obstacle. This is the working man, okay? It's the old guard doing things in a very traditional way. This may be the GOP not wanting things to change, you know. I feel like it's a matter of fact that they would rather, you know, be back in the 50s where the husband goes to work and the woman stays home and cleans and cooks, you know. And we need to vote out those old way of thinking, you know, those old guys that have that old, you know, thinking that that's the way things should be. You know, they say that they respect women and their colleagues and all, but really I think they really think women, you know, should be back home taking care of their children, you know. But I think we need to get rid of these people that think this old backwards way and clear a path for a new compassionate governing, you know. Okay, next card, Two of Swords. So this is what needs to be done. America is at a crossroads, and a choice needs to be made. We're going to continue, are we going to continue to watch Trump tear down our country with his divisiveness? Or are we going to stand up to him and take back our country? So I think this is the action that needs to be taken. This is the action card, and I think, like I said, he's the catalyst to change. He is just the catalyst to change. And then we have the last card. This is Four of Swords. This is, I think this could be a death outcome for Trump. He is laying on a coffin. So this is either death for Trump or at least his presidency. But I'm kind of leaning towards death. I don't know why. When I saw this, I just thought death. And I don't always see that when I see this card. I don't always think that. But that's, when I saw this card, I just thought, oh, death. So I think, I don't know, death of Trump, or maybe it's just death of his presidency. But I'm kind of leaning towards death. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know what's going to happen. But we really need to really get together, and we need to make a choice, you guys. We need to see things clearly, and understand that he will bring us to our knees if we don't wake up and, make a choice and stand up to him. So, all right. That's my reading on Trump. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And if anybody would like to tune out now, that's your time to do it, because, I'm going to do some chit-chatting. I'm done with Trump, but I thought I'd let the toilet brush make an appearance. And there he goes. Because y'all were asking me, where's the Trump brush? And it's still right here. I have it here. Okay, I want to do a little chit-chatting, y'all. I heard this morning. My husband turned on the TV and had Good Morning America on bright and early, and I was just kind of listening. And I hear that they're bringing back the Ford Bronco. Did y'all hear that? I love how the Bronco looks. It's really pretty. It's a pretty SUV. I really like it. And we used to have one back in the 80s. My husband had one, and it was a tan and a red color. I really liked it. But it was kind of high up. But it was to pull his boat. He needed something that would pull his boat, and that's what he used it for. He also had a cute little blue two-door Porsche. Back in those days, where we lived in our driveway, you could park your boat in the driveway, and that neighborhood homeowners association, they didn't bother you. They let you put a boat in your driveway. Nowadays, you can't do it, But anyway, we had our boat on one side, and then the little Porsche parked right in front of it, and then he would pull up with the truck back and forth. So that's how we parked. Well, one evening, you know where this is going, don't you? One evening after school, me and the kids decided we were going to go to Kroger's. My husband was passed out on the recliner, and we hopped in the Bronco, like I said, which wasn't that easy to get into because it was so high up off the ground. He had big tires on it too. So we got in there, and I started backing out, and the car wasn't moving. It moved a little bit, and then it wouldn't move. I'm like, why doesn't this go? And I was thinking, am I in reverse? Yeah, I'm in reverse. I'm looking. So I just push it. I just push that pedal down. I rolled right over that Porsche. I just jumped up on that Porsche and rolled back down and squashed that Porsche. I damaged the hood, the side of the car, everything. I mean, I just ran over the Porsche, really. And I was like, oh no. And the kids were looking at me like, Daddy's gonna kill you. Mommy's in trouble. So I figured, well, I better just go in there and tell him what I did, and get it over with. Pull the Band-Aid right off, So I went in there, he's asleep, and I said, hey, I just ran over your Porsche. And he's like, what? And I said, I just ran over your Porsche. And he goes, no, you didn't. He thought I was kidding. And I'm like, yes, I did. And he was he would listen to me. And I said, okay, good. You're not mad at me. I'm happy. I'm like, fine. And I start to go out of the house, and man, he jumped up out of his chair and ran outside and saw what I'd done. Yeah, he was not happy. He wasn't happy, but we didn't have a fight about it. Thank goodness. I can't even believe it, but we didn't have much of a fight over it. He's just like, you know, one of the many things I've done. Sorry to say, but boy, that was a good one. That was really a good one. He still gives me crap about that, y'all. He still does, and you guys would understand why. He's 12 years older than me, so back then I was much, much younger, so he had to have a little patience with me, you know, and he did. He got it repaired right away, and he sold it. He got rid of it before I could do anything else to it. So anyway, I tell him, when I do something stupid, I tell him, because I was so young when he married me, and he's a little older, I tell him, you raised me wrong. I always try to put it back on him. And some days I'll tell y'all how I smashed his Mercedes twice. Yeah. I know you guys are out there cringing. You're like, oh, don't let this lady drive. I'm a good driver. I am a good driver. I'm a safe, good driver. You know, people make dumb mistakes, but I'm a pretty safe, good driver. The last accident I had was actually about 2.5 years ago, and it wasn't my fault. Somebody hit me from behind when I was at a red light. There was a truck in front of me, and this lady in a van, I mean, she didn't even put on the brakes. People said she didn't even brake, the people behind her, and she just hit me, and my car just went up underneath the truck. So it was a Volkswagen Passat. It was a nice car, and it got totaled. It was completely totaled, and that freaked me out. I didn't really get hurt, just bruised. I was really lucky. These glasses that I had on, my glasses flew off in the back. They were in the back. But, yeah. And you know, this was really weird because I really thought I had manifested that, because I had kept saying, I am so sick of making this car payment. I am tired of making this car payment. I kept saying that and saying that. I was like so sick of making the car payment. It was my car. I decided I wanted it, so I had to make the car payment. And I got rid of it. I got rid of that payment. So that's how it goes, right? Watch out what you wish for. You might get it, but you might not like how it comes about. But I did get what I wanted. That's happened to me many, many times, that I wanted something and I manifested it right away, just like that. I've done it several times, and it's always been, you know, like, wow, so surprising. But anyway, okay, guys, so that's my chit chat for today. I'm not gonna wreck any more cars, I promise you. I haven't done it in years. I haven't had a wreck on my part in many, many years. You know, over probably 30 years. This was a long time ago when I was young in my 20s when I would wreck the car, so it's been a long time. I'm divulging my age here, I guess. Okay, guys, thank you so much for all the messages. I read them all. Keep them coming. I really enjoy them. I try to answer a few here and there that I can. And just let you know, it's so much fun. It's so much fun hearing from you guys. And if anybody would like a reading, please contact me at trudyleetarot at hotmail.com. I am trying to get to the readings within 24 hours. It might be 48 because I'm a little busy, but I will get to you, I promise. We'll get it together, okay? All right, guys, if you like my readings, hit the like, hit the bell for the next reading that comes out, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, guys, thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon. Do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you. Bye for now. Love you guys.